There is a small fish you may have never heard of causing big problems off of our coast.
The lionfish is an invasive species in the Atlantic Ocean. It poses problems like what feral hogs, Bradford pears, or even Asian longhorn beetle cause on the land.
Live 5's Justin Kollar suited up and dove in with some local scuba divers in the South Carolina Aquarium to learn more about how they plan on apprehending this aquatic alien.
These strikingly beautiful fish sure are something to see. It makes sense why they make a great addition here to the South Carolina Aquarium. But these lionfish are voracious hunters, and they're invasive, making it out of the Pacific and into the Atlantic. And the lionfish are on the hunt.
Lionfish originally come from the Indo-Pacific region of the world. They got introduced over here back in the 90s, maybe as far back as the mid-80s, and they've spread all along the eastern seaboard.
40 miles off the coast of Charleston. 90 feet down. The lionfish now call this wreck turned reef home. And these fish are terrible neighbors.
If it's just left unchecked, I mean, we'll just have nothing but lionfish left on all of our reefs, and they're real pretty and all, but we need our native fish species here.
Fueled by caffeine and enriched air nitrox. Out here, you can call Captain Greg Schuler the president of this aquatic HOA.
They don't have any natural predators here in our waters, so there's nothing really checking their numbers.
There's no way to stop these ferocious feline fish other than by ousting them yourself. Armed with a spear and zookeeper to keep his catch, Schuler's crew and I made some house calls, evicting 17 lionfish in 2 dives.
We're trying to keep their numbers down so that it can give our native species a chance to, repopulate.
Arnold Postel is the dive safety officer for the South Carolina Aquarium.
A lot of people equate this as one of the biggest ecological disasters currently ongoing.
While it looks brutal, Postel says you shouldn't feel bad. These venomous freeloaders are dangerous, not only to you and me, but also to our ocean. If they had it their way, they'd be the sole occupants of the sea.
And that's the problem, is they're voracious predators. They will eat anything they can get in their mouth. They're very gluttonous. And they're eating all the little fishes that we want to thrive, because those little fishes are either the fish of the next generation, or they're the food source of a lot of the fishes we're looking for. And either way, we don't need a break in that food cycle.
He says the only way to break lionfish is to beat them at their own game.
The best way to beat it is to eat it.
And you don't have to be a diver to help put a fork in these fish. In fact, that's exactly what you should do.
We kept thinking we need to get more people involved, because we have fun and we're doing the best we can, but it's more than what the aquarium can do standalone with our dive team. And that's where the idea of Julionfish and a Lionfish Derby came out, was how can we get the community involved.
The Julionfish Derby is a contest that encourages divers to call or kill as many lionfish as possible. Dive teams like Schuler's crew from Whole Other World Scuba record their hauls and compete for prizes. Then you reap the reward, eating them at the festival, July 26th. The best part is they taste great, and the divers' efforts are paying off.
Yeah, the difference has been really surprising. I mean, 2 years ago when we would come out here, you could barely see the wreck. There were so many lionfish on it, and when we'd clean them up all year long, and then after the winter we'd come back and there was noticeably less. And I mean, today we were actually having to look kind of hard for them, so that is a promising sign that we're actually making a difference. 90
feet down, the hands and feet, or flippers, of future conservation efforts making a difference here. One lionfish at a time.
So yeah, divers, we're a small community, but if we can make people more aware, like even, it's kind of the one beautiful thing about the aquarium and this exhibit behind me, we have a way to teach people about something that is out of sight, out of mind, and like a lot of problems, out of sight, out of mind doesn't get the attention it needs to help fix it.
Off the Carolina coast, Justin Kollar, Live 5 News.
The South Carolina Aquarium's Julionfish Derby, it's underway right now. If you're interested in participating or buying tickets to attend the upcoming July 26th festival, where you can taste these fish for yourself. Make sure to look out for this story on our website, live5news.com.